Okay, so let's see how we can achieve it with the help of regular expression extractor. Okay, for that, yeah. So okay, I opened it again. Let me run this again. And yeah, this is our output response data. So currently we are not handling the session ID in dynamic way, so we got error. Okay, now let's see where actually this session ID is present in the response. So let's come from the step 1, response data. The session ID has been created but no information in this page. Okay, so let's go back to second request, type it here, session, and give enter. Yep, you can see that this is an user session and value is this one. Okay, this is our session ID. Got it? Okay, now it's basically in hidden mode. Now go back to this and look at here, set login forms action to error page. So basically we are making sure that even hidden field flag has been set. So if you don't set that, there is no session ID concept in the application. Okay, it's just username and password and login. So I cannot explain you the importance of correlation, the dynamic values. Basically forget about session ID, whatever it is. If you feel that there is something dynamic, that every time when you navigate to those pages, those you can handle with correlation. That means going to the previous request response and grabbing the value there and putting into the our current request. This is basically correlating. Now if I uncheck that, here basically it's an hidden field, the user session. If I uncheck, there will be no hidden field concept and you will be logged in with only user ID and password. So if I check it, then hidden field is set and session ID is also a mandatory to login. So that's the reason I'm asking you to check in. Now I can explain you the concept of correlation. So hope you understood now why I try to do that. Okay, so this is a value which we need to pass into our next request. Here user session equals to previous request response data. It's here. Okay, we will start with our regular expression in this lecture. Okay, let me write it here. So this is unique till here. Okay, and now here in this bracket dynamic part is present, and now we don't know, it may be more than one or only one letter. Okay, we are not sure anything. So dot plus question mark. Remember, these three will actually means that there might be any number of maybe alphanumeric or whatever it may be, there might be 0 or more than 1. I mean sorry, there may be 1 or more than 1. Okay, so dot plus question mark indicates that there might be a 1 or more than 1 digits or alphabets or whatever characters in this bracket. Okay, you have to write it in brackets, then only a regular expression extractor will understand that the stuff present in the brackets is basically a dynamic value and I need it, grab it. Okay, so yeah, thereafter this is again common. Press it here. Yep, that's it. So till here value equals to, it's not a regular expression, and slash, so only this value we are interested. That's the reason I am writing in a brackets, and I need any value in that brackets. Okay, so this is our regular expression. Okay, let's test this, is it valid or not. Copy it and select regex tester and give it and say test it. Okay, so there is match count 1 and that is 0 AA. That's what we are interested in, right? So regular expression is working, right? Cool. Then And now observe it for what our request we need this. We need it here. You have reached this page incorrectly. That is 10/login.pl. Okay. Let me go back and write a preprocessor here. Add preprocessor regular x user parameters. Not this, sorry. That will be the post processor, I guess. Sorry. Okay. So we are getting it for this one, right? 9th. Let's check it again. User session. Where do we see that? At what request? Yeah, it is here. It's a 9th. So 9th one, right click. We need to add post processor. Add post processor in the sense after completing execution, after getting response, then process the response. Regular expression extract. Okay. Now, so reference name is session ID. Regular expression is, this is the one what we are looking for. Template, if there are more than single bracket in your regular expression, so both are dynamic, but what value you need to pull out? You need to pull out, if you need to pull out the only the first bracket, then $1. If there are more than one bracket, and if you want to get the value from the second bracket, then $2. Okay, so in our case there is only one bracket and we are interested in template 1. So match 0 for random. Let match for first item only. Okay, if there are more than one item found, so what value it should return? Return for first item only, because there is only one item in that. Default value, leave it blank, not required. And field to check body, right? We need to check the response body only. So check it as usual. Let's give the name of reference name as session ID. That means the ID which got generated in that request will be put into this session ID. Okay. Okay, just before putting it in our actual next request, let's put in debug sampler and see is that value is passing correct or not. Okay, let's add this level. Add sampler, debug sampler. Okay, so let's run the script. Let me delete all of them and run. So right now I didn't handle that. I just extracted it. Okay, I didn't put it in my next request. I'm just going to my debug sampler and validating that I'm getting proper value or not. Yep, it's 0AA. Cool. So that's it. We can go ahead and try it now. But before that, one more checkpoint. So how to put that value which got extracted in this step? That means session ID variable, how you will place it into here. How you will do that? How you will bring out that variable into here? What syntax you need to write to make it work? Okay, for this I watch out my data driven testing, how we have achieved this with the help of .config file, bringing out the values from Excel into this. You need to use same syntax to handle that. You remember, right, that concept? If you put it in a variable, how you declare that here? If you are driving the data from Excel, so what syntax you will use to write down the variable name? So same concept we need to use it here. So for that I request you to try. Can you able to pull it out here by using the syntax? Okay, if not, watch again that data driven configuration module to understand and try it out. If you are not able to, then watch my next lecture which I have shown you that. Okay, thank you.